Hi, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I really hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and for all of your support. Anyway, this video is what's on my MacBook Pro and how I use it for school, for editing, for, I don't know, surfing the internet. Anyway, this video doesn't need that much of an explanation. Let's get started. So I have the MacBook 15-inch from 2018 with the little touch bar thing. I've used this throughout the last 2 years of my high school, and then I plan to use it throughout college and hopefully longer than that if it'll last that long. And then I have all of these stickers on it, which I spent a long time picking out. They're all from Redbubble, and I wanted them to all fit the same aesthetic, which I think they do. Some of these stickers I thought were just cute, and then some of the other ones, there's a lot of like Taylor Swift lyrics, of course, Ariana Grande lyrics, just cool stuff like that. Then on the inside I have Emma Chamberlain's Me editing. Then I just have some other ones, Taylor Swift lyric, not with that attitude, Ariana Grande lyric, and create. So yeah. Okay, so this is what my desktop looks like. Sorry, my voice is kind of weird today because I have not spoken really at all morning, but whatever, that doesn't matter. Anyway, this is the desktop. So basically it's a vision board that I made using Pinterest pictures. It was pretty simple to make. I just used PicMonkey as I normally do for all of these graphic type things, and I just looked up cool pictures on Pinterest, dragged them onto the desktop, and then dragged them into a PicMonkey collage. So that's how I made that. And then on the desktop itself, I have these sticky notes open. I literally use these sticky notes all the time just for whatever I think of. Normally my desktop is cluttered with them and I have like 10 of them open, but I kind of cleared some of them off for this video. The ones that I did leave up there are just like a dorm room list for stuff that I might need for my dorm room, and that's just been kind of running for the past like 8 months. And then I also have a to-do list sticky note, which is, you know, just my to-do list. And also these sticky notes are really cool because they work just like normal sticky notes, but you can change the color of them if you're feeling like color coordinating them, and I really like the gray. I think it looks pretty. And then this random like jumble of pictures. So I have all of these little like doodle things that I got from Pinterest that, you know, I just thought looked cool. I don't really know why they're on there. I just haven't gotten around to deleting them. And then I have some like screenshots of some DIYs that I want to try at some point, and yeah. And then you can see the like 2 folders that I have on my desktop. One is called September 2020, and this basically is just all of the videos that I've posted for this month and that I will be planning on posting. So if I open this folder up, you can kind of see all of the video title names on them, and if I click on one, then you can see the video file itself and also the thumbnail, and I just keep these on the main part of my desktop so they're easy to access. And then the other folder is just called Susan, and the little icon for this is a butterfly because I really like the look of that. I just thought it was cool, and you know what? This folder does not have a creative name at all, but that's whatever. So when I open this folder up, I have a bunch of different categories. So the first one is videos, which basically just has all of the YouTube stuff in it. It has all of my old videos. It has these like filters in it that I occasionally use. So like this one or this one, I just have a bunch of different filters. I have my outro in here. I have all the videos that I posted. So they're labeled Christmas 2018, older videos 2019, 2020, and then in each of these folders is just like the month folder that's on the desktop that says September, except for all of the other months. And yeah, here's my holiday intro. I think I'm gonna bring that back this year because I really like that. And I also have just a school folder. This is more of a high school folder. I just have so much random stuff in here. I should probably go through it. Like, here's a picture from my digital photography class that I took senior year. I don't know even what's in here. There's a bunch of screenshots in there of like the Krebs cycle and all that stuff from when I was struggling in AP Bio, but you know what? That's okay. Then I just have a folder that's called stuff, and literally there's just stuff in there. There's a folder in here called LA plans for when we were gonna go to LA for over spring break, but then that got canceled because of COVID, and there's just some screenshots of like places that I wanted to go there. And then there's a folder called hair, which just has screenshots of like hair dyeing techniques that I like. There's like a random bullet journal grid thing for printing out. Then I have a folder that has all of my syllabi, whatever, for this semester. It's good to have that handy, obviously. And then I just have a folder called college, which obviously has all my college stuff in it. I have a dorm room folder that just has links to websites for like dorm room hacks and such, and just screenshots of dorm room hacks that I've seen. And then I have some wallpapers, and then just the PNG that I have as the folder icon. Now let's move on to the dock. I think that's what it's called. Is this called the dock? I'm like 90% sure it's called the dock. But basically just have all of the standard apps, you know, Finder, Siri, even though I disabled Siri because it was really annoying me. And then I have Safari, Launchpad. I'm not going to go through all of this because that's really boring. But obviously I have iMovie up and Spotify on the dock too. And I also have Notability, which is, as I said before, is what I use for notes. It's really cool because you can sync it across all of your devices, and I just think it's really easy to use. Here's how I take notes in case you're wondering. So normally I would handwrite notes on my iPad, but you can still handwrite them on your computer, but it's definitely harder. But there's a bunch of cool tools like this handwriting thing. You can highlight stuff if you have like a PDF of like some reading or something, and then you can do it in different shapes. And then here's how I type out notes, is what I normally do, especially when I'm reading from the textbook, just because typing out notes goes so much faster than handwriting. So I'll title it, bold, underline, and then I'll use the bullet point feature which they have, which is super nice. I really like it. I much prefer their bullet point feature over Google Docs' bullet point feature. But anyway, I'll type out like the topic sentence, and then I'll hit tab and then type in more info and do continued subheadings, and then you can hit the backspace button, and then it takes you back to a different style of bullet points. It's just really, really nice and really efficient, and also you can change all the fonts to the cool fonts, which obviously I really like. And then going on to the Launchpad. So these are just all of the apps that I have, including the ones that aren't on the dock. So just, you know, the normal apps, Lockdown Browser, Kindle, Adobe Connect. I really don't even know why I have that. Something called VLC, no idea where that came from. Zoom, obviously, TubeBuddy, Notability, Honey, because everybody talks about Honey. And then I just have like the whole Microsoft suite, so like Teams, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, Outlook, you know, all of those ones. It's super nice because if you have a student email address, you know, like one that ends in @yourschool.com or whatever, you can get all of these apps for free, which is super nice because normally you do have to pay probably, I don't know how much it is, but it's probably at least $100 or something to get these apps if you're not a student. And then I'll just show you guys what's on my Safari homepage because I always find that really interesting in these videos. So I do use Safari and not Google Chrome, which I know Google Chrome is considered, quote, better, but I still use Safari anyway, just because I do. So in my favorites bar, I just have Google, YouTube, Netflix, Gmail, PigMonkey, Pinterest, Gmail again, and then I have these folders. One is just called YouTube, which has like my YouTube stuff in it, obviously, that's why it's called YouTube, and then I have my school stuff, and then I have my whole shopping folder, which honestly I used to look at a lot more, and I kind of don't even know what's in there anymore. And then under frequently visited, the YouTube Studio, BuzzFeed, the Thesaurus, which honestly I constantly use all of the time for all of my paper writing, Google Drive, and then opening Zoom, and then launching Zoom, because obviously online school you use Zoom or Microsoft Teams for some of y'all, depending on what you use. And yeah. So that was it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I absolutely love seeing like the stuff that's on people's MacBooks because it gives me like an idea of some apps to download and just, you know, how to be more productive using technology, if that makes sense. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below anything you want to. Comment down below, just comment down below how you're doing today. And subscribe to my channel, turn the notification bell on, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you soon. Bye!